So, green-fingered hell update number 33 from the front. Flipping heck!
It's really dangerous.
Did I hit you?
No.
Sorry.
This isn't a whole update. This is just one thing I want you to see because it's so extraordinary.
Why is it so extraordinary? Just sort of build me up to it.
Well, because A, it's not flowers. B, I don't know anything about anything that's not flowers. And it's just extraordinary. I looked and then I thought, no, I can't be seeing what I'm seeing. And plus the fact I didn't know you'd got one of these.
I kept telling you that.
Did you?
Oh!
I mean, they're proper gooseberries.
When are they ripe?
Well, I don't know, but that looks like a bloody proper gooseberry
That's
to
a
me.
good gooseberry.
And they're all over them. It's not just on one.
You got gooseberries.
Look at these.
Proper gooseberry, aren't
Proper
you?
gooseberry. Don't you think they look brilliant?
Yeah. What are these?
Petunias.
They're quite pretty, aren't they?
Yeah, we bought.
Where have they gone? The ones down there?
I bought rather a lot of
The big leaves. Someone said leave them till next spring.
You said get rid of them. You said get rid of them.
Mum, you act unilaterally.
You said get
You're
rid
like
of
the
them.
Trump
You're
of gardening.
Just winding me up.
You're like Trump. You start
But-
firing missiles and then tell them to come back.
No.
What's happening there?
No.
What's
don't
going on?
Start, don't start. No.
Someone said we need to cut the poppy right back,
Yeah.
and then we need to transplant it to the bed, and
Yeah.
they say it will come back
No,
again.
all of those sorts of things. We'll go through that tomorrow. I don't want to go through it now.
You just wanted to tell me I'm a gooseberry.
Yes, you're a gooseberry.
All right.
I think this is rubbish. So in the
What?
sense that I think it's a weed. This thing.
Is it?
So I don't know.
It's a
so I'm
weed.
gonna put it over there.
Very elaborate weed.
What I did because I just
Should we go to the garden centre at some point?
yes, because what I thought was I can't even. Whoever said leave those primrose type things to come next year. In a way, I do agree. So I've put one over there for us to watch and
Oh, I
see
can
what
see it.
happens.
Yeah.
But we can't leave that much.
No,
leave.
it's
You just
ludicrous.
said
It's
it's
so
madness.
much. It's so, oh, look, strawberry flowers are coming. So it's fruit. It's the time of fruit. It's the time of fruitiness. It's the fruity time of the year, Mother. They're watching the Stranger Things trailer for the 86th time. So this is an odd little bit of green-fingered hell.
Oh, right.
I've almost been reduced to tears watching in Gardener's World. And over there is Nanny Di.
Hiya.
And who have we just been watching?
Will Young.
Oh my God, Will Young, who I thought I had, like everyone, a sort of a sense of.
Yeah.
And he's just been sat there talking about the importance of gardening for him and his anxiety disorder and depression.
Yeah.
And how it sits alongside all other sort of forms of
Therapy.
treating therapy, medication. And he just talked so sweetly about how nurturing something like a seed is nurturing
Part of the earth.
and being part of the earth.
Sort
Is,
of grounding and all of that business. Very,
but what
very
a
moving.
sweet, humble, charming,
Man.
incredibly unegotistical man.
Exactly. I think
And that's what he's just literally described what I get from gardening when I don't feel overwhelmed by it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. Anyway, Will Young, if you're out there, I've got a huge man crush on you. What, why are you looking like that? You're looking like you're spoiling for a fight.
No. It's just that when you went out there, I said to Nadia,
Hang on, you need to film this.
What?
oh yeah, you should film it actually.
I am filming.
When Mark went out just now to do things in the garden, because I've been here for a couple of hours while they've been out. And I said to Nadia, and Mark said, I'm going to go and pick up the dog mess because that's
Picking
what
up
he does.
dog shit before mowing the lawn so it doesn't fire everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. And I said to Nadia, I'll give him 5 seconds to... And she said, what? And so I said, it'll be 5 seconds before something I've cut down I shouldn't have cut down and we'll be storming in here going, why have you cut that down?
Of course, I just saw
No,
that
you
part.
didn't see.
haven't seen it.
You didn't see anything. You were so busy concentrating on the
Go
dog
and show him,
things.
Di.
I said, oh, he hasn't noticed.
What have you pulled down?
Nothing.
What has she pulled
I
down?
don't know.
What have you pulled down?
No, I just cut some of that.
That tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was on the floor. It was on the floor. It had come down to the floor. So are you saying, yeah, that's all right, Mum. That's fine. Clearly.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it, is there? You act unilaterally in this garden.
No, it's good to do a bit of cutting down when you're not here, though.
All you're interested in is cutting. You're not interested in growing anything.
No. Now
I'm the grower and you're the cropper.
That's the comment of a
You're the-
non-gardener.
you're the Grim
Cutting
Reaper.
is the essence of gardening.
You're the Grim Reaper and I'm the grower. What are you growing?
Everything that you're allowing me to cut.
What are you destroying?
Nothing serves.
You're destroying everything.
Immediately
She
got-
cuts everything. Anyway, tell Nadia how great Will Young was.
Oh yes, but Mark,
I'm going to have to watch this thing with Will Young.
yeah, but it's not great anymore because this is what I'm worried about with Will Young.
What?
If we can touch on this.
Just worried about Will
I'm
Young.
worried about him because he does not look well. He
does-
does not look well, and he looks suddenly older.
But he is older.
No, but he looked middle-aged. He got a cardigan on, for God's sake.
But that's because he's a gardener, Mum.
His eyes looked...
You've got a cardigan on.
No, he's more like your age, isn't he?
Yes.
He looked...
I've
years
got
older
a
than
cardigan
you.
in the other room.
Years older. He looked sort of...
Jaded.
Look at that.
Oh, more than just...
Perfect.
Ooh.
Flat white. Look.
Hold it
Look
down.
at your lovely cup.
Thank you.
That,
oh, yeah.
That
Tracy
cup.
Emin.
I know. More than jaded, just sort of like not well. And I thought, what can we do about it?
I don't know. What do you want to do about it? Why don't you want to de-head him? Don't you? You want to de-head him like you de-head everything. You want to de-head Will Young. I thought when he said that he got more excited about his dahlias coming up than his #1 single, I thought he's the man for me.
Well, it's a very sweet thing to say, but I didn't believe him. I thought he's saying all the right things for a gardening program, obviously. But I just felt there was a deeper sadness, deeper far than he was showing us in his eyes.
Deeper than he can sow seeds or bulbs.
I didn't feel that was the other thing. When I thought about it afterwards, I thought, what of the garden? Did they show us nothing? I mean, those gardens that they go to
I did think that.
brimming.
I did think that. I did think there was
I
a
thought
lot
there's
in the
nothing
garden. Yeah.
And that shot of them both sitting on the thing that was just grass. I thought, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. On a
Okay, well,
garden
you've really
program.
destroyed my Will Young romance.
Well,
My
no,
bromance with Will Young is over.
No, because he needs it more than ever now. And you need it more than ever.
What?
The bromance.
Oh.
And because the fact that you get depressed and he gets depressed, you're always older.
I'm going to go and mow the lawn.
Okay.
I've been distracted by a Will Young dismissal.
It's the opposite of a Will Young dismissal.
I don't understand what
I
you're
liked
saying,
him
Mum.
more last night than I've ever liked him before, but I felt,
He was troubled.
I felt he was on a knife.
Did you feel grand maternal?
No, not maternal.
Oh, God, look at the way you spat that word out. Not maternal.
Maternal. No, not maternal.
I know you've never felt maternal. Bloody hell.
No, but like his
Yes.
I suppose a bit like a grandmother. I suppose that's vaguely maternal.
That's what I meant, grand maternal. Yeah. God, flip it out.
Maternally.
Grand maternal.
I felt his parents weren't there either, and he was making that up. And he lives alone, and he's really, really depressed. And he's only got those 3 dogs, and one of them's very fat.
Will Young, if you're
You have to instruct people as to where they can walk.
Will Young, if you're watching, if you happen to stumble across this, we're saying this with the greatest fondness, and obviously my mum's very concerned. I thought you'd found some equilibrium in your life. But do you live with your parents? I know what you mean. He did seem slightly lonely and wandering. But that's the nature of people in gardens. When I'm out there in the garden, I look like an absolute fucking madman.
Yeah.
I do.
It's just sort of that.
not letting it go.
I don't know if I could say this.
Say it.
But I don't know. It sort of looked a bit like, because of the fact there was no garden, because of the fact that he looked so ill, because of the fact that they. I thought he's phoned them up and said, "Please come and visit my garden before I do something terrible." I mean, he looks so sad.
Right, this is on Gardener's World last night.
Yeah.
This is, Friday evening. I love the way it came back to Monty Don, who himself has suffered from depression.
Yeah, actually, I thought that was a very.
And he
always
talked-
looks sad.
I think that should be the thread today, Mum. Let's do each task in the garden through the lens of depression and whether it's cheering us up or not.
I don't think I can. I try, but I don't think I can.
You can what?
Go through the lens of depression.
Why?
Because
You're not depressed.
why is that so funny, Andy?
It's hysterical.
Why?
Have you ever suffered from depression?
Occasionally, I think, oh God. To use Pat's word, I think, oh crumbs.
And that's it.
Pretty much.
Maybe that's what we all feel, but we all just put an enormous fucking magnifying glass over it and we all fucking go on about it.
You definitely put an enormous magnifying glass over everything.
All right. I'm going to go and put a really big magnifying glass over the lawn and dog shit.
Oh, okay. I can't wait
Okay.
to see. I've never been here when you've cut the lawn before. This is very good.
Oh, okay.
Well, you've got to put your t-shirt on.
You can feel... Oh, my God! We're in Green Figured Hell.
With my other arm.
Yeah.
Is that the secret?
Yeah.
I look all right now.
Yeah, you do.
Was
You're
it
in the light.
lighting?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Do it. Say we're in Greenford Hell. Trying to do the... and it's hurting her shoulders. We're in Greenford Hell. Are you going to be my garden helper, Nads?
Yes.
Oh, God.
You look quite hot,
Thank
Doesn't
you.
she look hot?
doesn't she? With her curly hair and her funny ways. So, look subs, can you see? All that to go, all that done. Now this little bit here where we've got this wisteria climbing up the tree, this is a little bit of an emotional corner of the garden. Maddie used to swing, and Kiki used to swing on this swing, singing things like Frozen and all her songs at the top of her voice. We used to get worried about the neighbours hearing her sing so loudly. And I'm thinking about taking these swings off. But I just got a little bit emotional thinking that as I'm sort of mowing around it and getting hit in the head. I was thinking, oh, it's the end of an era. I mean, it really is the end of an era. And also because the tree's dead, it could be the end of a grown adult if they got on it. So, but yeah, isn't it funny? Relics, memories, even gardens have such sort of, has such nostalgia in corners of it, doesn't it? So anyway, I'm going to cut these off so that the tree is just an architectural feature. And look, there it is, winging its way round. We could probably plant something in here, couldn't we? Look, it's quite nice.
Hi, Nanny Di.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm just sorting things out. Sorting out my secateurs. Sorting out my tools for the garden.
Sorting out.
Sorting out.
She loves a bit of sorting out. I'm going to see what his lordship's doing. Oh, my knees. My knees. Woohoo! There he is. Wow. Bit of a quick step, huh?
Dancing the tango, yeah.
Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah,
Doing a bit of a Curtis from Love Island.
that's it.
Huh?
Look, the last little angle. Quick, eh?
Looks great.
What time is it? I still haven't put my Fitbit on.
What is wrong with you?
I'm losing all these steps.
Come on. You haven't had any breakfast either. Yeah, we were kids.
dangerous,
Mum was mowing the lawn and suddenly she was on the floor like that and the wire was in her hand and electrocuted and we ran towards her and she just screamed, "Don't touch me!" And she was going like that and
How
one
did
of
you
us
get her hand off?
One of us, I don't know who,
her
I
off.
can't remember. We'll have to get her to tell the story actually.
Yeah.
Turned it off at the wall. But if we'd
my
touched her,
God.
we would have
Yeah,
electrocuted
you would.
as well.
Unless you'd have put Wellington boots
Yeah.
on.
Did I ever tell you that story of when my mum electrocuted herself, Mark?
No.
With the mower.
That could account
And she
for
was
why she
on
walks
the
around in circles.
she was on the floor like that, and the wires were in her hand. Me and Dina ran towards her, and she, in the midst of a major shot, she just said, "Don't touch me." Dina, or I don't know who, ran, turned it off on the mains. If we touched her, we'd have been
So your
electrocuted.
mum can tolerate 24,000 volts
Yeah,
passing
it was like when she cut her finger off, and she told the
Put it
doctor not to give her any anaesthetic.
and put it back on.
Well, it wasn't completely off, but it was hanging off, and he gave all the stitches without anaesthetic.
There is some similarity to the film Brightburn here. Maybe she's from a
Yeah.
different planet.
Maybe she's an alien.
Yeah,
Maybe she's AI.
maybe she is.
Maybe she's the first AI person, your mum. She does do that sort of ratcheting sound when she focuses.
Which means
We'll have to
that-
get her to tell the story.
Which means that you girls, and therefore these girls,
Are AI.
have got a slight bit of it in them.
This is what happens when Nanny Di and Mark don't have breakfast. This is what happens. Their brains start eating on themselves.
Lawn done.
Looks gorgeous, actually.
Lawn done.
You know what I've got to do? My job is to clean the windows so we can see it looking beautifully.
Because they've done that.
Yeah, you've done it.
It's like a madman. You're like a madman. That flies into your eye.
Got glasses.
Yeah, but you haven't got them on. They're on your head. Because I've got glasses.
It's
So
brilliant.
look, this bed that we're working on, which is our pet project at the moment,
Yeah.
all of this here has to go.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think I should put the strimmer in there.
That would be a good idea. I see what you mean for
Just
this
to get
grass.
the height. Get rid of the height.
Yes, absolutely.
And to find the edge of the bed.
And also, you see, all the time this is being left, it's sending out its
Exactly.
doodles.
Yeah. So, and then we could put the logs down the edge.
Oh, bless you and your logs. Yeah, no, it's a good point.
Is it a
yeah,
good point or
it's
not?
a good point. Yeah, certainly for this bit, because I was looking at it today thinking, oh, I'll do it with,
No.
what do you call
I'm
them?
going to do it in 3 seconds.
Okay, we'll go and get your strimmer then.
All right. Mum was just asking if this is green-fingered hell. If you see a lot of green, look, in the shot, it's green-fingered hell.
Shut
If you
the
see
fuck.
green and you see those...
Stop being sarcastic.
Trying to talk to you is green-fingered hell. Green-fingered hell. No, I'm joking. But listen, I'm using words like refuse sacks.
Yeah, he is subs.
I like using words like, oh, look, Toffee,
Suddenly
she's
become
rolling.
middle-aged. Oh, she's weeing.
Oh, and she's weeing. Oh, that's nice. That's where we're going to have our picnic.
Oh.
All right, Toffs.
We found all your toys.
Yeah, we're clearing out your corner.
She says,
Klepto corner.
She says, I'm just trying to do my bit for the garden.
Yeah, we'll take everything inside, outside. Being a man is about having one of these. Not just having one of these, but having at least 2 or 3 of these. And needing them. Having several of these power cables. If you've got... Don't need to do anything with them. But the thing is, Mum, for the first time in my life, today in the garden, I'm going to have 2 plugs into 1 cable roll. 2. Why? Because I'm a man. And men plug things in.
You should start to think around to be a man.
Yeah, but I've only got a few tips. Oh, I've also got a few tits. The girls in the house are all talking about girls things, so I'm going out. Because guess what? When you become a man of a certain age, you have shoes that are your dedicated strimming shoes. These are strimming shoes.
I filled that bird bath with lovely clean water subs. The little birds. Because this morning, while you guys were out and I was looking over there, show the subs over there.
Oh, there's a little bird bath over there.
Well, it's not just that. The birds were going into where you used to plant your vegetables to get a mud bath, to get a dirt bath. I've seen them do that before.
But that's not what it's there for.
No, it's not. But there was no water in there, so they couldn't do anything except go into the dirt.
That doesn't
Very
work
sweet.
with my ecosystem.
You
What
have to put
do you
up with
notice
you.
about my fingers?
They're very, very pink. Your fingers are coming through.
Yeah, I thought that was glove.
Don't be ridiculous. You're going to end up cutting that off.
I'm going to go and strim now.
Oh, that magpie is nesting up there. Can you see it? If I had a rifle, I would shoot that. You understand, subs? I'm very bird orientated, but magpies, they just
1 for sorrow,
2 for joy,
3 for a boy,
3 for a girl.
4 for a girl, 5 for a, what, ham sandwich?
Oh no! Is he in that? Yes, he is.
NADIA Guy is filming now, guys. So
I can see him on the screen and he's in it.
Oh, good girl.
No, but you
That's
can't right now.
You can, I can see it.
I'm probably looking at him a lot in the...
Oh, go and strim again. I'm coming to take a photo. Go and strim. Somebody's got a barbecue, or is it us?
Hannah's filming and Jenny
Hello, you. How are you? Ah! How are you? Not bad. What are you doing? Hello. So my strimmer got overstrimmed and strimmed out, had a strim attack. And who happened to be wandering past? Stephen, with some spare strimmer string.
If you look back at the footage, you'll see me filming you strimming.
Yeah, you filmed the moment that the strimmer packed in.
Broke.
Then Stephen appeared like a magic superhero.
Yes.
With his superhero cape.
And a piece of a strimmer.
You know, I've got you in my phone as Superman Steve. Yeah.
What are the odds against? Oh,
End of
you're
an
taking
era.
a swing now.
End of an era. I'm going to show this to Nad. Nadia. End of an era.
Oh no! But they would still like a swing.
End of an era. But off that tree, it can't hang on that tree anymore. Do you remember the hours and hours that
They
Maddie
played.
swung on that?
It never swung properly, poor thing.
But she sat
just
on it and she used to
spin
sing.
round. She used to spin round.
You remember
She
we-
did. She'd sing all day
She
long.
broke her voice in there on
When
that.
she first left school to become home educated, she didn't want to sing in here because she didn't want us to hear her.
Yeah.
But she would sit down at the end of that swing and she would sing
wouldn't she?
top of her voice all day long. All the neighbours
Yeah.
would have heard it. It was so sweet.
Symbolic. I'm going to keep that piece of wood because one day when she's, you know, a notable songwriter and singer, people will
Why
say,
don't we
"I want
stand
this-"
some pots and
I want
flowers
this-
on it?
Whoa.
Why don't we stand a pot on it?
Stephen, that now sounds like a man's strimmer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause it's got your man thread in it. None of that namby-pamby shit I was playing with. Proper man strimmer thread. Every time you appear, you're like a magic genie. He appears from the gardening vase.
Aladdin.
Yeah, like Aladdin. And you're like, I don't know what you're like. You're like sort of, what's Nadia?
Pixie.
Yeah, you're like a pixie, but they don't have pixies in Aladdin, do
No,
they?
they don't.
You are the genie in the lamp, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go and destroy more. Doesn't it make a world of difference?
Yeah, but the thing is,
We're now going to get the roots out.
you've got, see, because that's a flower,
Yeah.
but that is brambles and then bloody old, that is a sycamore tree.
Get rid of it, Mum. Get rid of it.
Get rid of this.
Get rid of the sycamore tree.
Stephen.
And then
Get
you've
rid
got
of
that
it.
ash tree in amongst that row.
Ash tree.
You don't want it.
Get rid of the ash tree, Mum.
You don't want it. The
Yeah.
only things that are allowed to stay are this thing.
Which we got in the post.
What is it?
Those
It's a
two
tree.
things.
It's a-
Who
it's-
knows, Stephen? Who
It's supposed to be a blossom tree.
Oh,
And the other two look the same, producing nothing.
That spade is so cool. That's like a man's spade.
well, I have to buy man tools because I keep breaking the handles off the other
'Cause he's-
cheap old things.
Because he's more of a man than the man tools are designed for.
You keep breaking the fall.
Yeah, I know, but I'm only playing with toys, aren't I, Stephen? I'm playing with adolescent
Well,
toys.
see, I'd have never brought that fork.
Would you not?
No,
See, I thought that was that's our new grown-up fork.
Why?
because I'd break the handle off it in about 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, but what's your criteria for buying a fork? then?
Good question, Mum.
One that you can just about lift off the floor.
Oh, right, so
That's
it's like
not good for
impossible
me,
to
is
lift.
it? It
Yeah.
has to be a lady's fork.
Mum,
You
a
can
lady's
buy-
fork you eat spaghetti with. I'm afraid.
Right, I'll go and get these
All right,
two
you.
bits of
Yeah, no, help yourself. That's that corner over there is like Jurassic Park, isn't it? It's where the monster guinea pigs used to be.
Yeah.